Hello, hello. Welcome. It is time for another Black Belt Newscast. I'm Cindy Fisher, publisher.
I'm Todd Prater, staff writer.
And this week, I am actually in Philadelphia. So, yeah, we're not together.
No, I know, I hate that, but hey.
I am at a Press Forward event, and this is a journalism conference that is for all the winners of the Press Forward funding that you guys can read more about that we got last year, and it is $100,000 over 2 years. It is helping us keep this newsroom going, hiring more people to work with us, and that includes community correspondents. And I was going to share, it's 88 in back home in Selma and Demopolis. It is rainy and 56 degrees in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So this is Independence Square, I guess they call it.
Oh, wow.
And this was earlier today. That's why my hair is a little flat because I got rained on for a while. That's Independence Hall.
I always so want to go there.
Yeah, they don't let you in that. But you can go around the courtyard. But in order to get it, you have to go through a metal detector. And I was not going to do that in the rain. So that is where the Liberty Bell is held. See, I got a close up. That is the Liberty Bell. It's in this glassed-in area. And silly me, I was in a line to get a picture with it because you're about to see. I'm standing right in front of it. You can't see the crack and stuff, which is the cool part. Yeah, Independence Square. Yeah. So it was really neat because Uber couldn't get to me. I ended up walking like 24 blocks. So it's really neat to be in a different area, that City Hall, than how different that looks than where we live in the beautiful Black Belt.
And even different from our larger cities. I mean, it's just, it's different. It's the same, but it's different.
It's also very
exciting.
Yeah, very old. A lot of really old stuff.
Yeah.
And, Alabama, as everybody knows, isn't all that old. So it was a really neat experience. And I came back with a lot of ideas, or will be coming back, on how to raise more money, because we are moving toward becoming a nonprofit. And a lot of these folks are already nonprofits, but we can already take donations through our fiscal sponsor. So it's pretty neat. That I got to learn from so many people that have been doing this for a long time, and how maybe we can do that. So I've enjoyed my time here. All right. Yeah. So I always like to say our stories come from blackbeltnewsnetwork.com.
Yes, they do.
And that's where you can get all the latest information and more information on the stories that we're about to talk about. Send your news to news@blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. We are a community project, if you like to think of it that way. Right. And we all love for you guys to send your information and photos and videos, and we will share it. And that's how we're all going to do this together. Yeah. Sign up for our daily newsletter. It comes out at 3:00 every day. It has all our top headlines. And that way you can stay in the know. We also have a new calendar. If you go to blackbeltnewsnetwork.com/calendar, but also it's on the right side. And within, if you're on your phone, it is within your stories. It'll have a block that'll be all of our latest things to do. And I love to say on Friday, you can find out what to do for this weekend. Yeah. You can click on which county you want to visit or live in. And that includes Tuscaloosa, it includes Meridian, Mobile, and Montgomery, which are the ones that we have to go to in order to go to a Lowe's or Olive Garden is what I like to say. So if you're making a trip, these are other things that you can do around us. All right. Let's get to our top headline, or our first headline. Marion, we're going to be in Perry County a couple of times today. Yeah. Marion is opening a new tech hub. Tell us about it.
Yeah, tomorrow night actually is the official opening. It's going to be right there in that building, the Nathan Harris & Sons building. It's 103 years that building was a store in Marion. It shut down, and now Main Street Marion has taken the building and refurbished it and has made a high-tech hub, a technology hub, and they call it the Harris Technology Hub in honor of the Harris family that owned it for 103 years. There's in the building, there's going to be an esports center, state-of-the-art computer lab, professional training venue, modern conference space for the city, and a lot more. Tomorrow night is the grand opening and the ribbon cutting. Of course, Black Belt News Network is going to be there, and we'll have more details, and we'll actually have video of what it looks like now next week. So it's going to be exciting to see what it looks like and what all's there. So we're looking forward to that. Now, the public is invited. It's 4:30 for the little mingling and networking session. The actual program starts at 6 o'clock.
All right. And we love to see all the new things happening in our communities. All right. We have news that longtime Dallas County Economic Development Authority Director Wayne Vardaman will be retiring. Tell us about you got to sit down and talk to him.
I did, and we'll have that coming up soon. Wayne, God bless him. He is 73, 76. He's in his 70s, and he said, it's just time to go home. He's had some health issues, so he has decided that he is going to go on and retire, but he is still filling the seat for the next however long it takes to find a new his replacement, 3 days a week. So he's still making deals and bringing industries. He says he's got some deals in the works that are coming up. Those are some of the industries that he's already helped bring into the Dallas County area. Of course, he is one of many on the team that puts these deals together. Matter of fact, the day I went in there, Jim Corrigan were meeting about a deal that's coming up that, many of them are very quiet and secretive until they're actually here. But he said that he will still be available for whoever the new person is. He will assist in finding a new person. He will be just a phone call away if the new person has questions. I mean, you stop and think about it. He's been there. Unfortunately, I forget exactly how many years, but he's been there since, I believe, the 80s. He actually was instrumental in moving into the building where they are now. So it's like his baby. So he's not going to just walk away and leave it. He's going to help a very seamless transition from his leadership to whoever the new person may be. And right now, that person, we don't know. But we will know eventually.
Right. I love that building.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
The building is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, he has been a big part of Dallas County's growth. And I know that that's going to be a big change.
It'll be a big change.
We'll
have a detailed story, a detailed print story in next week's edition. So,
all right, yeah, you guys get the scoop before the print readers get the scoop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, there's a lot of weeks we do that.
That's right.
Let's go back to Perry County for a sec. Right. We have a story about a new principal that's coming to Francis Marion High School, and what's really cool about Demetrius is that he is an alumnus of Francis Marion. I'm trying to remember, is it 2002? Yeah, 2002 grad.
Makes me think of the old TV show. Welcome back, Cotter.
Yeah, so he was 11th grade principal and athletic director at Johnson Abernathy Greats High School in Montgomery. And then before that, he's been a PE teacher and a coach in Russell County. And so he's got a lot of experience in coaching and teaching. He's also been at Linden High School.
Oh, wow.
Served as a head football coach and athletic director there for a time. So coming back over to his neck of the woods, he also taught at Brantley High School and led them to a 1A state championship in 2012. So that's kind of a neat background. So real excited to see what he's going to do in his hometown.
A lot of black belt experience. That's good.
Yeah, because it really helps to have that black belt experience.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because we're just a little different, right? Special.
Yeah, right.
So staying in Perry County, Vaden Field, and we've reported this before, their fly-in is coming up. It's June 7th, right?
Vaden Field in Perry County.
It's got sound.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Well, that one is, and I might be able to get it up in time. This one is, I recorded this one in Field in Perry County. Welcome. A voiceover. That's me. I believe this was 2 years ago.
I believe you're correct.
And it's really cool because they have their students from Marion Military Institute that are there because they use this heavily for learning. But they always get a really great crowd. They do face painting and bounce houses, and they show off, the insides of planes, and it's pretty neat experience that they get to walk around and see all the planes. And it gets other people interested in aviation, which I think is important for our area. Yep, that's the leaders of Marion Military Institute who were telling me about how it's important to have an airfield nearby. We've had several stories about our Black Belt airfields and how they've been sprucing up. And that's Demopolis has a new what is it called?
VFO.
Yeah.
Yeah, the terminal.
Yeah. So a lot of them have been investing in FBO. I know it took me a minute.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and of course, the Craig Field one is really awesome. I love it when they have popcorn.
Awesome.
When they have the popcorn available.
I love going to airports. I love it. That's cool. I'm glad to see that. Brings a lot of good jobs and a lot of good folks to town.
Okay. So we have another event that's coming up, the Wild Hog Roundup in Wilcox County.
This is going to be so much fun. If you're a hunter, you need to be listening closely. There's a new organization in in Wilcox County. It's called Ditches to Riches. It's an animal rescue, and they need funding. So they've come up with an idea of having a wild hog roundup. It's kind of like a fishing tournament or a hunting. It's a hunting tournament, but it's wild hog, and they're going to open up at actually tomorrow and Saturday are the big days. Saturday's actually the weigh-in. The 3:30 is the cutoff. Saturday, May 24th, and it will be at Wilcox Farm and Hunting Supply down on. Forget the name of the road, but it's right there close to AMP. Everybody knows where Wilcox Hunting and Farm Supply is. And we will be there weighing them in. I'm actually MC it. And I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It'll be a great outdoor event. And I think if you're a hunter, this is a good way to make a little money. There's cash prizes. Good way to make money and good way to support and help animals in Wilcox County that need homes and need places to live and need food.
It is
that's
also.
The phone number. I'm sorry. That's the phone number to call if you have any or need any information.
So Memorial Day is coming up. We've got a listing of things going on. Tell us about the one. So this is the one that happens in Selma.
Right. This is last year's Memorial Day celebration out at Memorial Stadium in Selma, and you can see the Boy Scouts presenting the colors, and that's the crowd that was there. Most of them veterans. And, of course, Memorial Day, Aaron Roper was the speaker. Memorial Day is a day that we set aside to remember those who have lost their lives in defense of our country and our freedoms, different from Veterans Day. And they do a special ceremony. It only lasts about an hour, starts at 11 Monday, and a number of different groups present wreaths at the memorial, and they'll do the talk. They'll have a speaker that may last 15 minutes. So it's a very short but very pertinent and meaningful ceremony, and there's many of those around the Black Belt. We love our veterans, and we definitely love our veterans who have lost their lives in defense of our freedoms. And so Monday at 11, go to Memorial Stadium or find one close to you, and go let those veterans, especially let the families of the veterans who have passed, let them know that you support them.
So there's also farmers markets that are opening. Most of them are starting in June, the first week of June. So next week and the following weekend. So check out. We have I just updated the story at blackbeltnewsnetwork.com about the farmers markets, and I need to update and check. Some of them haven't announced when they're starting and coming throughout the Black Belt, but that Demopolis starts June 5th.
I believe it's June 7th, isn't it?
7th. Are they also on the 7th? It's Greensboro is June 5th.
Right. The Hale County is June 5th. Demopolis is June 7th. There's so many of them, it gets confusing.
Yes.
Right. That's correct.
All right. And I do want to show you, let me find, hold on. We're going to do the Black Belt Roundup. Yay. So, graduations have been going on. And I do have this is a video. I won't show all of it, but this is the valedictorian of Selma High School. So her video went viral on TikTok in her speech about the importance of being the daughter of a single mom.
Wow, how cool.
I want to see if it will let me play it. Hold on. Let me. This is on TikTok.
I will be honest, it did hurt because I earned everything I worked for. But I chose not to respond with words, but with this title, with this microphone, and with this moment. I'll keep choosing growth over gossip, elevation over envy, and purpose over pettiness. To everyone who poured into me, thank you. To those of you who doubted me, thank you also. Because pressure makes diamonds, and I'll always shine the brightest.
Wow.
And last but certainly not least, to my mom, my single parent, thank you. Thank you for always encouraging me, building me up, mentoring me, pushing me to be my absolute best, and never giving up on me. You have shown me that strength does not always come from having it all, but from doing your best with whatever you have. You taught me resilience in the face of challenges, love without limits, and how to keep going when life gives you every reason to stop. To all the single mothers out there, don't be discouraged, because I am the product of a single mother.
That's right. So
wow, she's a leader, isn't she?
Yeah, I wanted to share that one because I also am a single mom. Yeah. So I was really proud to see her say that. And there is some context and background to that I'm not going to share that had to do with some talking on social media. But I did think that it was, congratulations goes out to, it's Kay Cherie Wilson. I hope I'm saying that right. But she graduated with a 4.4 GPA. Wow. Senior class president, SGA president, got her associate's degree while in high school. She's something else. So real proud for her and her family. Yeah. I also like to share when we have new recipes from Live Health Smart. So in our print edition, and then also I have not put this online yet. I need to give myself a note to do that. Since I'm in Philly, I haven't been able to get a lot of this stuff done. But we have the recipes of the latest items, and they also have Live Health Smart Alabama is doing surveys on residents in Demopolis. And they've had a couple of events where they are looking for information on what they need to get healthy and be healthy, and also perhaps what they can do in the community to increase activity and their ability to be active. And that includes, it's similar to what they did with the East Selma Pond and the walkway, redoing that. So this is UAB program, Live Health Smart Alabama, that's doing a lot more in the Black Belt than I've seen a lot of folks do. Also
I tell you,
got
I can testify to working on getting healthier. I got a long way to go, but it's amazing how much my activity level has been able to increase as I get healthier, which helps me become even healthier. It's a multiplier effect, because the more you can move, the more you do move, the more calories you burn, the better your muscle. That's a great thing. I'm glad to see that. So I'm glad to see that. I got a couple of things for the roundup,
okay.
if I might, real quickly. One, since we were talking about the wild hog roundup, which is, as most people know, the wild hogs are an invasive nuisance species. And West Alabama Nuisance Wildlife Workshop is coming up in Linden on the 30th. That is held by the Cooperative Extension and the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. You can go online and just do a quick Google and you'll find that. And and I wanted to remind everybody that in Dallas County, that Wannabe Rescue is doing free spay and neuter. That's another one. You can find them on Facebook and get all the information. So don't forget, if you have an animal and you cannot afford to have them spayed or neutered, get in touch with Wannabe Rescue and they'll take care of it for you.
Okay.
Oh, and you can go to the veterinary clinics around Selma and Dallas County and get even more information.
What about Valley Creek cleanup? Do you have info on that?
Oh, yeah, Valley Creek cleanup. Yeah, I talked to Clay Carmichael. That's coming up June 21st. It's going to be down there by the Valley Creek Park in Selma. And they will start basically from the covered bridge and work in that area of the creek. And they're looking to get as many people to show up at 8:30 that morning. And they'll have bags and all that kind of stuff. They do say, wear gloves, bring any tools you might think you need, but they want to clean up the creek. Clay brings out a good thing. I'm going to have a story about this too. Clay makes a good point, Clay Carmichael, that, the creek, the way he put it, it's our first splash pad. It's our natural splash pad. And then most of us, like myself, grew up wading and playing in the creek. And he wants to keep that area clean so that kids in the Selma area are able to do that as he did growing up. So on the 21st, come out, let's clean up the creek, keep the creek banks clean. The other thing too, and just like so many times we've talked with John at the county about it, and he's sponsoring this as well, John Creel. The pollution and any pollutants, whether it be chemical or paper or whatever, plastic, that wash into the creek also wash into the river and then wash into the ocean. It affects our groundwater. It affects our wildlife. It affects us because we end up ingesting it. So even though it's a small part, if everybody did a small part to keep it clean, everything would be better in the long run.
Right.
So there.
We always like to thank our sponsors.
Thank you so much, Mr. Miller.
Yes, Randall Miller Funeral Services. Give a thoughtful final gift to your family. Pre-plan your funeral with their advisors. They're trained and caring, and they know what they're doing, and they can help you. You can even save money as well as save your family from the headache and get what you wanted in the end. We also remind you we are take donations. And this is how we keep our content free. When you go to blackbeltnewsnetwork.com, we don't ask you for anything except your email, where you can get free headlines. Otherwise, you can go through the entire site for free. But we would love to have your help being a donor so that we can continue to do that.
That'd be cool. Please do it.
Let's see. Yep, that's about it. Hey, this is an active week. This is getting into summer as all of our graduations are wrapping up. And so we will see you guys next Friday.
Y'all have a safe, wonderful weekend.
I should be back in the black belt for next Friday.
All right. Maybe we get together and do it from the house. The office.
We'll see.
We'll see.
See you guys next week.
See you next